Greetings, Commandos. This is Pagan Horde, and we are now on 30. I've got a brand new steaming coffee. We've got some Roguetech, and please do the YouTube stuff. Then we begin. Alright, so last we left off, we got a pair of PPC capacitor to perhaps tinker furthermore onto our Marauder here. I've never tried using these things, so that will be new for me as well. So I'm toying with new material for the purpose of just trying out new stuff, basically. Alright. So, the problem that we have here is that the rack 2 takes the entire of the arm, so there's no room for the capacitor. And these things will generate plus 30 heat, but will turn our ERPPC into 100 damage. Alright, well, if we forgo the rack, and we forgo the medium X-Pulse, and we go full PPC to take further use of this fire control PPC here, which does give minus 10% heat generated by weapon. I wonder how that stacks. If we use a capacitor, we'd apply 30 more heat for a whopping 86 heat, but then reduce by 10%. Does it stack before or after the 10%? I don't know. I don't know at all. So we got as well an exchanger, which will do that instead of the heat bank, which is minus 15% heat generated by weapon fire. So we should have a minus 25% heat on the PPC, even if we had plus 30, which makes for some interesting math, and I'm not sure how they stack up. So we're just gonna try it out and see how that works. Right now we are at end of turn minus 111. That's awesome. I don't know if we could get better perhaps with prototype, because we do have heat sinking prototype. We do. For shit and giggles, let's just see if it's better with prototype instead. If we go the prototype route. Heat sinking minus 53, but I'm also generating a lot less. And if we had 4 of those bad boys, we are at minus 11 delta instead of the minus 27. Okay, so it's not as good, but it takes up a lot less room. And we go plus 2 here instead. Minus 15 delta. So in theory, right now, firing both PPC with capacitor would put us plus 30 more heat than this. I don't know how it stacks up with the reduction. It is some fairly good question. Let's go back to clan. Just because we have more of them. If we had a few more prototype, it would work, but we only have, sadly, 4 heatsink prototype. So it's not enough. Let's go back to stacking those guys. Okay, minus 33 heat. Let's go with that for now. Now we have 12 ton land. Do we try and add another PPC? Well, we don't have another capacitor though. Do we try to add some snub nose? Dang. We're at 9 heat delta. Just like that. I mean, this is sexy just like this. 2 ER and 2 snub nose without the capacitor. mean, 2 ER and 2 snub nose, that's a 308? Oh, 270. 308 at close range, 270 because of the damage drop off of the snub nose. But this is sexy. As is. Yeah, I like that. I mean, the MK2 is awesome, but perhaps we should ditch it. Or at least perhaps one less ton of ammo with caseless instead. And add more heatsink. One more. One more. But now we have 3 heat delta. So we can fire these almost every turn without using the capacitor. Using the capacitor would increase the heat dramatically, but it's still, I would still like to experiment with it, and it would potentially still do a enormous amount of damage when you need it. I mean, perhaps going a bit into overheating when you need to. So I'm gonna try it like this. Let's make a PPC boy with capacitors. What's the worst that could happen? Well, he could blow up, or the capacitor could blow up. Okay, we still have half a ton. Can we just increase the armor? Yeah, we're still having this 0.26 problem. And now it's gonna be point... I hate it when that happens. I truly do. Usually the answer is just to put an ER small that I'm never gonna use, and then reduce the armor. Just like this. Okay. Done. So, powerful PPCs, AMS MK2, all the probes, good speed, max armor. I think that could be a Marauder.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Alright. Now, I remember our Crusader got broken down, so it's gonna be a nice hefty repair. We still need to decide if we build an archer. We just started the repair, but we never actually put anything in it. So, good questions. But for now, let's get into some trouble. What do we got? Urban Day Smuggy. Oh, the air show. No, I don't want to do the air show. No, thank you. Alright, so we should move to another planet then. Let's just do a little move of 11 days like this. New Essex, here we go. Got the bonus of repairing everything. There we go. Getting Stinky back. We should think of engineering. Let's go to the gym. There we go. Important stuff at gym. Maybe we can get some of this Rack 10 ammo we desperately need to put the back online. Our poor little quick sell monster got stack pulled and his ammo exploded from overheating. These the pirate rack weapons are ridiculous crit seekers, but that's the problem of stack pulling a lot if you fire full tilt. So lesson learned. So nope. What do we got? Announcer. Max. Nothing special. Let's see what kind of trouble we can find. Ooh, some pretty big one. Nice, I want that. I do love blackouts, and a 4.5 sounds just fine. Against the Lyrians. Interesting. 2 millions for salvage. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So maximum 400 tons. That does limit our options a bit. The Crusader is still out of action. So we'll forego our tank, the Shiltron, for that one. Still leave us with a good 5 mech and a flyer, a Nidhogg. And I'm looking forward to try out the new PPC guy. Alrighty then, heavy static. Let's see what happens. I haven't fought the Lyrian in a while. I mean, in previous multiplayer campaign, I spent weeks and weeks fighting Lyrian to the point where I was getting sick of it. But right now, it's been a while. It's been a while. Okay, so we're starting a bit in a weird place. We have to traverse this mountain here. Hopefully, we can walk it, or maybe go this way. It looks like we can cross.
I'm walking here. Roger that.
Yeah, okay.
Location confirmed.
Hopefully it works.
Got it.
Nah.
Standing by.
Can you go down? You can go down this way, maybe?
Onward.
Yeah, it doesn't pass through here. What about you, Orion? Can you move this way? You can. Okay. So the path will be this way.
On the move. Move order.
So in this, the first few turns are not going to be captivating because we need to just get out of this damn mountain. We can see some turrets in the on the horizon.
Aye, aye. Roger that.
What kind of turrets? That looks like a Calliope.
Roger. On my way.
And this was going to be, this desert environment is going to be a good test for our
Affirmative.
Marauder.
On my way.
Let's go in with the Nidhogg.
Understood. Affirmative. Moving to position.
There we go. Okay, so trap of turrets. No problem. No problem.
Coordinates received.
That's actually one of the easier mode, in my humble opinion. Usually you get a higher initiative than the turrets, and you can just wreck them before they do anything. But you can be surprised. Hardened AC, heavy Calliope. Yeah, Calliopes, as of right now, their MML are always broken. AC2s. Medium, okay. AC5. Okay, the AC5 guy is by far the worst. Let's crank it up. Good hits.
Standing by.
Crossbow, you're gonna do the same.
On the move.
And you're gonna use the sabot round. And go full tilt. Nice.
Critical hit, Commander.
This little shit and giggle crossbow that we built just for testing out is actually working out great.
Locking on.
Gotcha.
Target eliminated. Talk to me.
Orion, so the Calliope is not a big deal. The heavy laser could do some damage. And the light ERPPC from the Calliope would have a minimum range problem. So I'm going to go actually close to it while ignoring it. To abuse the fact that the ERPPC is going to have a minimum range. And I'm going to give it all to this one. Boom. That Orion 2C is a monster.
Target destroyed. Goods to go.
Same thing with you. I'm going to go close to the Calliope to exploit its weakness. And go full tilt on that one. No problem.
turret.
Those two Orions, they do the job. Now, you're probably gonna run hot. Oh, yeah. So, we're not gonna use a capacitor, and then you're not gonna use the ER small laser. But you're still running pretty hot because of the desert environment. Yeah. Let's fire a full burst of this and see what it looks like.
Engaging with target.
That is not bad. Alright, so it shots its ER light PPC at the crossbow, and that's just fine.
Heading out.
Just a bit of scratch.
Nice. Got past the arm.
I'm ready.
Alrighty, so let's finish this off
Knowledge.
with just the pew. Good.
Turret destroyed.
So as usual, during a blackout, I'm gonna make a cut here, and I'll see each other again when they're ready to pop the next phase. See you in a sec. Okay then, let's pop it off. Declare yourself. This is another trap. They're attacking. Yeah, marvelous. We do have turrets. They can be for or against us. To be determined. Now we have a Hunchy, an Archer, an Orion MC, and a Lament. Ooh, that thing could hurt. Yeah, that thing can and will hurt, but I'm willing to bet $20 that it's gonna overheat itself right away. The AI is just gonna fire all the weapon. 50 MRM on the MC. You are dangerous as well. Now that's more of a classic archer. That's fine. And the Hunchback, it's an LBX. This is a pretty gnarly, brawly lance that we got here. We're gonna have to be careful with it.
I'm your spaniel. Roger.
Getting the full brunt of any of those Alpha Strike would suck.
Let's move.
Alright, oh, and they act first. Shit. And they have stealth armor. Okay, so the Lament was first, and it did not fire. The second one appears to be the Orion.
What do you need?
If I could shut down the Orion with the Nidhogg's bomb, and it would have been much more efficient if I had not misclicked, and now I cannot target it. I can still get the Lament.
I'm taking this shot. Mess him up. Mess him up good.
Okay, so I fucked up. Yep, there it comes. At least we had some AMS going, but these were infernos, probably. Ugh.
Ready for orders.
In a hot environment. Ugh.
Onward.
Alright, so Unchi is next in the initiative order. So I'm gonna get him first. Hit him with a plasma rifle, hopefully. That should help to overheat him.
Knowledge.
But I missed completely. Of course. Now, Unchi any its LBX is next. If it's a slug, this could hurt. But it did not attack. Okay. So's the Archer.
Yes, come on.
I got kind of lucky on that one. I'm not gonna lie. So, let's go here.
Confirmed.
That's my best hit chance. Turn off one ER medium.
Engaging target.
Solid hits.
Good to go.
Our Marauder. Oh, a Marauder can shoot him in the back.
Position
Oh, nice. The hit chance are not great though. But I'm gonna do it.
confirmed. Target lock on enemy rear.
Okay, I was hoping for a kill. And I probably should have activated Focus Fire to do it.
Aye, aye.
But we're gonna get a second chance. And we're gonna do with normal rounds. Like this. We did not the kill.
Inflicted some heavy damage. I've got your back.
Okay, well then. Third time's the charm.
I'm coming in fast.
Hopefully.
Confirmed.
Okay.
For House Arano. Battle Mech down.
Ah, so the turrets are against us, which does complicate things.
Yep.
It does indeed. Now, we're gonna try and hit the Orion in its back
Confirmed.
with all the payload,
Putting one in the back.
all the things.
War face. I've got multiple weapons with no ammo.
He is destabilized. The Lament is next. That could hurt. Woof. Now, Orion. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been much worse. What all are those turrets? We have 2 heavy ballistic. We have an LBX. And a laser. None of them are charming. I don't want to get hit by any of those. I'm gonna unload on you. Perfect. The missile did a bit of crit seeking and got him. That's one.
I'm receiving you.
I should concentrate on the turrets at this point. Like this.
All right. Hit 'em
Not
hard.
quite a kill.
Oh, I like that shot.
Ready for orders.
Crossbow, I will attempt to finish the turret with you before it can fire. Fire! Nice.
It's on now. One less turret.
Again, the crossbow pulling through.
Waiting for orders.
Mr. Shane. Mr. Shane will unload on that one. He's gonna go almost hot, but... There we go. That thing had a lot of HP, so I needed to grind it down.
Destroyed. Ready for orders.
Marauder.
Copy that.
Yeah. Let's not fire the snubs this round.
On it. It's go
It's
time.
still 150 damage. Okay. Few scratches on our Nidhogg.
That's all you got?
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah?
Said Nidhogg should keep hammering these guys on the back, since they seem to be inclined of showing them to us.
Take this. Let's hit 'em
Nice,
hard.
nice hits, nice hits.
How'd that taste? Black on AC5 ammo.
Marauder.
Let's move.
Should focus again on the turret. And fire one snub
Taking the shot.
and take it out.
Let's do this. That turret is gone.
Now, I love the AMS MK2 and it's a lifesaver. But I'm probably gonna take it out and add 2 more heat sinks on this guy. We'll put the MK2 on somebody else.
I'm here. On the move.
It was a good field test for the Orion. In a hot environment, pardon me, the Marauder. In a hot environment, it's a bit too much.
Commander,
Okay, speaking of Orion,
consider me there.
those are great hit chance across the board. So we're gonna hit the Archer. We're gonna go a bit hot because the Archer hasn't hacked it yet in this turn.
Target locked in.
And if I can
No retreat.
get him before he can fire, life will be good. Beautiful.
Punch right through.
You have a stealth armor, eh?
Good to go.
I don't have an angle with the crossbow, so move forward. There it comes. But it's inner sphere LRM, we're in the minimum range, so no biggie, no biggie. So,
Going full throttle.
I want to hit the Lament with this one, especially with the plasma rifle to overheat that guy.
Locked and loaded. Here it comes. Go time. What do you need?
Now that that's done, you are jammed, so
Bugging out.
go up.
Let's do this.
Orion, you are getting a bit hot. And I don't want you to be in the firing range of the Lament.
Confirmed.
So you're gonna go here. And you're gonna fire only your Gauss rifle, which is almost 0 heat.
Give them
And a miss.
everything you've got.
Still hasn't fired.
Orders.
It's just kind of weird.
Let's move.
So let's go on the Archer because he hasn't acted yet.
No retreat.
Got him.
Solid.
And goodbye.
I've got your back.
I think we got this now. It's weird that the Lament hasn't fired yet. I don't know why.
What's up, boss?
Oh,
Copy that. Let's hit them hard. Mech warriors. Show them what you got.
They will be done. I'm walking here.
let's not use the 2 medium X pulse.
Locking target.
Plasma residue. Cool.
Damn, we're gonna do this right.
But if that thing fires, it could do tremendous damage, but it has a very high chance of just overheating on the spot.
Show me your war face.
Weapon mount heat.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Ooh. That would work so well in Marauder. No, still doing nothing. Alright. Well, don't mind if I do.
Firing. Let's get this done. Receiving you.
I'm not gonna bother moving then if you're not gonna bother firing.
Look at that. Target confirmed.
Gotcha.
One last talk.
Well, there was some good shit on that Lament though, but I had to grind through the 60% damage reduction because it kept guarding in the forest. Well, it was a bit messy. Alrighty then, well, the Lament was very dangerous, but it never fired. But it still could have been very bad. Those were dangerous, brawly mech. So I'll see you guys at the salvage screen. So we only have a little 6 days of repair, that is awesome. And we're going to check out right now if we can do something with the Lament. Because we still need Rack 10 for him. We need to rebuild him. And we build ourselves an Archer, but I'm no longer sure if I'm even going to use it. So, heavy. Lament for 4 RC.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
So, why are you not completely destroyed? There's hope. There is hope. But no, the weapon mount heat is gone. Alright, but we do get a exchanger C out of it. Do we build a Lament or not? I don't think so, no. If we go back to it, can I just repair this and get that? I'm just gonna do this then. And do validate. Like that.
Correct. I'll get it in the schedule.
So I got the component, I got them off of it. Cool. Goodbye to you. Okay, let's rebuild our Crusader. The Crusader got a bit unlucky. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know if I have the parts needed. I do have an XXL instead of an XL. Maybe that's gonna help. And we had a 255 in it. Let's put it to 60. It's gonna be costly. 2 million. Yeah. But he's one of our best, so we need him back. We need him back. The endo steel got destroyed, apparently. Endo steel. We got the heat sink kit as well. You had a regular D, so you're gonna get the same. Cool. And advanced optics. Let's give you MK2, it's sufficient for your job. And I should perhaps give you a... Do we give you an exchanger so you can fire your medium laser more often? Yeah, I should do that. Or just a heat bank. -8 heat per turn. Yeah, those rockets, bolt-on rockets, I barely use them, so... Get this, it's gonna help. You now have 0.5 remaining. So, armor up, I suppose. Are we gonna go into a awkward situation of 0.1 remaining with you two? It does appear so. Crap. Really? Okay, well. 135 on each leg. 2.5 here. And what can I give you to compensate? You only had a standard fire control system, really? I guess I should revisit my old builds, because... wow. I could have improved you a while ago. We could go missile range. Or we could give you one of these. For evasion, ignore. I mean, because the SAM missile... Even if you have +4 accuracy against VTOLs... The thing is, with the accuracy bonus of the Artemis, it is often the exact same hit chance. So what I'm going to do is give you this. And give you... Oh, I don't have a missile one. Disappointed! So, let's go back to the missile range idea. And since you are the boat of our blah 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 airstrike person, I'm gonna give you resolve generation from all source, like this with the comm suite. So this should improve your generation of resolve. That's gonna help a lot. Okay, so now we have 1.5 ton remaining and a single ton and a half. So maybe we take out the AR-12 and give you instead a light active probe and a proper Guardian ACM. And now I have room to add something better to the sensor. And then we're going to give you a tracker. Because you're usually firing at long range. With those NLRMs. Cool. So that will be the new and improved Crusader at 2.5 million C-bill cost. But it's one of our best boats, so I want to keep it afloat. So the Archer, it's not going to be today. Perhaps if we retire the Eve, because we're not using it that much anymore, we could make the Archer an ATM boat. Like a double 12 of ATM. That could be a thing. But that will be for another day. Let's get everybody back. And including the Crusader.
Job's done, Commander.
Let's see what's next. We have a battle at 4.5. That one is good. It pays well, but the salvage is bad. And we have an escort that both pays well and give good salvage. And whom is it against? Delirium again. So we're going to do this at almost 2 million and 4 salvage. That's going to be the plan. And now we can drop our Crusader back with Fiona. And we can add our Shiltron with Hammer. Yeah, we can drop that weight now, and then we're dropping a 5. So if we keep dropping 5 skull worth of lance, we can get some very juicy contract in our future. We'll try to do that as much as possible. Okay, I'll see you guys in a sec for this escort. Okay, escort. Let's begin. Friendly units under fire. It's heating up, so this could be another hot day for a Marauder. Capture zone is up here. We don't see blocking force yet. Here sounds reasonable. Okay. So what do we got? We got a support lance. Yeah, we did drop a bit. Ooh, an Atlas. Okay. We did drop half a skull more than them, so
Got it. No shooting.
it was predictable.
Commander.
So it looks like there's no blocking force, but there is a support lance instead. Right now we can only see one Atlas,
Roger.
which is why not. I mean, if it's just one of them, it's not going to be that difficult even for an Atlas. 1500. I'm not sure what the Jern is.
Yes, boss.
That's a new one for me.
Understood. Moving fast. Aye, aye.
Yeah, so we didn't take out the AMS for more heat sink on the Marauder. We should have done that before this mission. That's on me. Oh, here's more. Okay. We see one here, and okay, they're all over the place. A classic dervish and a hornet. It's all over the place. You got one of the crappiest mech on the board and an Atlas.
Orders.
Ah,
Aye, aye.
Larians are weird.
What do you need?
I'm gonna drop some bombs on you, buddy. I mean, why not? So, initiative 16 is the Hornet. We really don't care about that thing. There you go. So we have one more that will act before the Atlas, and we can hopefully put him on his ass so that he doesn't get a turn. Sadly, no. I don't have an angle on him.
Calling at.
I'm gonna fire the large one.
Target acquired.
Okay, so he's gonna get a turn. It's an Atlas with PPCs. Interesting. And he's still destabilized, so he's not gonna have a good time. Alright, you're gonna go up there, Mr. Orion, and you're gonna go get that thing. That poor little dude has no chance at all. There you go.
One less target.
So 33%. So we have 3 enemies as a support lance. Shiltron! I don't want to fire too near our troops here with the long tom, so it's gonna be on the dervish.
On it.
who did not seem to enjoy getting hit. That's a good hit for a long time. Nice.
Good to go.
You can actually get an angle from up here. Cool.
Understood. Moving fast.
Ugh. Ugh. 30%. On something that is destabilized.
Waiting for orders.
Huh. You got a node sensor around or something?
Copy.
So nothing with the crossbow.
How can I help?
And Jamie is last with the 2C, who doesn't have an angle either.
Aye, aye.
We're just gonna send some missile downrange. There you go. It was worth it.
That was a critical. Yeah.
So 19, that's gotta be the dervish. Oh, you're packing swarms there.
I'm your spaniel.
Swarms are not gonna help you in this situation. Fire everything!
Got it, Commander. All right, folks. Let's
There we
get
go.
this done.
We got a leg. I believe the Atlas we fought previously on episode 16 was an Atlas 2, so their parts are not compatible.
Bye. Affirmative.
Let's try and get the other leg.
Firing
I
on
doubt it'll work, but we're gonna try.
reporting critical hit.
Talk to me. Affirmative.
Enjoy!
Powerhouse Arano.
So, Thunderbolts, HVAC 10,
On the field.
some interesting weapon lineup, but it did not save you. Sabot round and full 6 fire. There you go.
Let's do this. Inflicted some heavy damage. Receiving you.
I got an angle on you.
Location confirmed.
You are screwed.
Got it. It is go time.
Not much left of him. There we go.
Standing by.
I love fighting Inner Sphere. It's so much easier.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledged.
So I don't remember which way we go with this escort. This way or that way. I don't remember. I'm betting this way, but I'm not 100% sure.
Coordinates received. I'm walking here. Coordinates received.
Let's see what we get. Oh, there's 2 more. Oops.
Moving to position.
Oops.
Confirmed.
Alright, that away. And what kind of opposition do we get? That. We have Kingfisher. Ooh, that's a 90 ton. With some ATM clans. Ooh. Okay, you're not to be underestimated. Drillson, you can be underestimated. Bushy, X3. That's not so bad. And the Pegasus. Okay. Well, both of these vehicles are not technically dangerous, but now that we are in the vehicle charges everything,
Waiting for
we have to be careful. We're gonna keep our distance from them.
confirmed.
I'm actually gonna fire first on the vehicle. Even if a Bushy is much more dangerous, I don't want to get charged.
Taking the shot. Hot damn. Let's do this. Solid connection on that one.
Hopefully I just damage its movement, so yeah.
Got a lock on me.
Too far to use a charge. Cool. So, that's one of the vehicle who's just a little mover, so you're gonna reserve.
Standing by.
At 20, that's the Bushy. What you doing there, buddy? Fair. But AMS held. Beautiful.
Receiving you.
Crossbow. Do you have an angle? You You do.
Double time. Let's go.
We're gonna go regular. And we won't fire the full 6, maybe 4, to make sure we don't jam. It was not enough. Disappointed. $19 is probably yeah. Okay. Well, our vehicle, escort vehicle, have great AMS. That is, I'll absolutely take that, and I will destroy this vehicle before it can charge. Almost. But both of them, we damaged their propulsion, so that should help. Oh, a mortar carrier. I want one of those. Oh. Mortars! Yeah!
Enemy mech destroyed.
How's it going?
And long time. Boing.
Hostile eliminated.
uh,
Making it hard out here.
we actually hit our own troops, but... Oh well, it's a dead vehicle that will not charge us. Oh well. 38 and 50.
Engaging target.
Same thing, I guess. 38 and 50, the exact same thing.
Engaging target.
I've got your back.
That is my 2C. My 2C is gonna go up there,
Moving at a sprint.
but we're not gonna fire our Artemis.
Yeah?
Nidhogg, you will go say hi. And you're gonna give him everything, including bombs.
Let's hit him hard.
That Kingfisher is actually pretty cool.
I've got multiple weapons with no
It's an
ammo.
18... Wow, 27 ATM build with some laser backups. I think it's pretty cool.
Engaging target.
Waiting for orders.
So, Marauder is a bit out of the way, sadly.
On it.
So, Kingfisher gets a turn. Solid hit. Heavy explosive ATMs. Yeah, I would be unsettled too.
Show.
I would be unsettled. So what I will do... Do you have Inferno? You have Acid. Oh. Oh. Mortar Acid is evil.
All weapons committed.
There you go. Acid does bonus damage to armor. And it makes it that it takes more damage from follow-up attack. It's evil.
Technology.
Usually by the time we get to the end game, I have one mortar boat who does exactly that. Acid them up,
Let's move.
and with the follow-up will be deadly.
Mech warrior.
There we go.
Show 'em what you got. I think I hit something good.
Commander.
You are so screwed, buddy. So screwed. Enjoy.
Got it, Commander. Alright.
Got it.
Hit 'em hard now.
It's an Omni-Mech. Interesting. I wouldn't say no to a Kingfisher. I've never built one before, so that would be bonus points for a new type of mech. So can we go melee? We can do 87% charge. Ooh, really? But I know, not with the missile boat. Perhaps we should have charged just for shit and giggles, because the hit chance on vehicles charging is really good, and it's deadly. Yeah, I should have. Oh, heat.
Bears, watch my heat. I'm taking damage.
How's the hit charge now? Do it!
Engaging physical attack.
And I miss.
Talk to me.
I've never seen the AI miss me with a vehicle charge. Never. It's always a hit.
Firing on the enemy. Follow my lead.
Good hit on the bushy. Crossbow next. Get an angle where you won't hit our vehicle too much.
Double time.
We're gonna go sabot rounds. And maximum.
Hell yeah.
Gotcha.
Good to go.
Long Tom, you are too close to fire.
Full speed.
I mean, yeah, they're too close to fire. Take a break. We charge again? Yes!
Engaging physical
And I, of course, miss.
no damage.
Yes, Commander.
Orion, you took a bit of damage there from the Kingfisher, but you're not too bad.
Taking the top. It is go
Got it.
time.
So I'm gonna make a little cut here, and we will restart the video when we are ready to pop the remaining enemies. See you in a sec. Okay, let's pop it up.
Let's do this.
As a viewer pointed out,
Commander.
I should use the Escort first to pop, to know where the reinforcement will be coming from. Over there.
You're in position, Commander. Hold your ground until the package is on its way.
So let's reposition ourselves. Come on. All right, there we go. Calculating.
Moving to position.
Let's go into the crystal, so they were hard to hit.
Position confirmed.
Orion 2C. Come down from your perch this way.
Copy that.
Crossbow, you can go to the crystal.
Moving out.
Crusader this way.
Got it.
Shieldron, get up there.
Confirmed.
And Risk, get up there. Okay. You guys. I will point them this way toward the enemy so that their front armor will be showing against them.
Hot damn. Let's do this.
So I can see Vito, some sort of lamb, a Jaeger, and probably one of my life's bane, which is stealth tanks. God, I hate stealth tanks. The Jaeger D. Well, double Ultra 5 and double ER laser is nothing to sniff at. You are the anti-air rocket variety. So, Thunderbolt 15, you're not as dangerous as it could have been. And that's the Crusader Lamb. Wow. Alright. Do we have some... We have flare, smoke, standard, airburst. But we don't have Inferno, sadly. Can you airburst like this? You can indeed.
All weapons
Nice. I love mortar.
What do you need? Copy that.
What's your hit chance? 64? Reasonable. Well, let's use the best hit chance. There we go.
Receiving you.
You go into the forest for some
All an ass.
cover. And you're gonna fire at the Crusader Lamb, apparently. So that's decent damage.
Standing by.
You are gonna sprint for 7 evasion.
Going full throttle.
And take a look at your hit chance. The Jaeger appears to be the better one. No, the Lamb is good. So let's try and take out the Lamb. Got it.
More into the breach, dear friends.
Yeah, Lambs are
Receiving you.
pretty vulnerable now. They're not that dangerous. Boom.
Locking on target. Give them every
Nice.
shot.
engaging target.
No damage detected. So we gave them quite a whooping before they even acted. That's pretty smooth. Ah, stealth tank.
I'm showing minor damage.
With inferno rounds, of course.
Standing by.
I hate you so much.
On my way.
But we're gonna fire on the poor Jägermech.
Confirmed. Let's hit
Yeah, goodbye.
Mech destroyed.
So this anti-air Ifrit is not that dangerous to us right now. But I wouldn't mind salvaging it because our anti-air effort with... Oh, that's actually not bad.
Lucky bastard. That was a solid hit.
Yes, it was. Because the anti-air effort we did with our own lamb that ended in an explosion.
Roger that.
I mean, this guy has plenty of anti-air, so we could be trying again, replacing it with that.
Copy that. I'll break him.
Boom.
What a waste.
After fighting the clans, those are so easy.
Engaging target.
And the couple didn't move much, so I think we'll be able to
Engaging target.
get him.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so those are not great hit chance, but you know.
Mech warriors. Show
Okay.
me what you've got. One last target.
Okay, I did not expect that. 30% hit chance, but almost all of them hit. Well then, I will see you at the salvage screen. Alright, nice. So we get a nice fat bonus because all the vehicles made it. We'll definitely take it. And what do we have? So our classic Orion did pretty well. Marauder did not do very well on this one. He was always a bit behind. Barely used them at all, really. Maybe that's a bit on me, because I left it behind a bit. Or I didn't position him correctly. Maybe that's a bit on me. And everybody else made it out alive. We got some kills thanks to the mortar carrier. Oh, I love mortar. We got 2 Mortar 8 clan at one point, and itching to build one. If we get an Omni-Mech in the 70 to 80 tons bracket, I'm probably going to make it a Mortar Mech. Fill the arms with mortar and all that. Okay, so we got 3 pieces of an Atlas. An Atlas 00. Juggernaut Sniper. Outward Alliance. You have 4 ballistic hardpoint, 5 energy, and 2 missile. Well, that's a nice lineup. We have 3 parts of a Crusader Lamb. This abomination. Ifrit, the Jägermech. Kingfisher. Kingfisher, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a full Kingfisher on the board. Fuck me. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're gonna take a look at the rest of the stuff just to tease ourselves, because we're taking that. That is a 90-ton Omni. In a sphere Omni, but 90-ton Omni. There's a zoom, there's some AR-12. Exchanger double plus, missile accuracy. Yeah, definitely. We could put that in our Crusader. The stability one is great. We just did a knockback talk. And that is reduced chance of knockback. Wow. Okay, well, let's stop the tease and let's confirm. And see what we got. Wow, we have a full Kingfisher. Well, that's our first assault mech. Wow. ER large, blah, 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 inner sphere, blah. Gyro stability. I mean, we don't have any of that, so let's keep it for shit and giggles. Light Pharaoh, no thanks. Rangefinder, I love those. Stealth armor, we already have 2. Ammo, Phoenix Bay. That's actually pretty gnarly. 45 damage dealt with ammo, 15 stability dealt, evasion ignore, munition range. We're gonna keep it because that's actually deadly times 6. Wow. Okay. I'll see you guys in a second and we'll take a look at a Kingfisher. Okay, 14 days for repair. I'm eager to take a look at the Kingfisher. Let's go straight in.
Hey, Commander. Be with you in a second.
So now I would have 3 mechs that I need to build. 19 hardpoint. Wow. So there's a lot of possibilities.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Mech Bay. Kingfisher. That's a lot of destruction, but... let's see what we got. So the engine 360 is part of the frame, which gives it a good movement of 6 and 4. I love 6 and 4. We have the clan heatsink that is available. Can we excel you? That is the question, because sometimes these are immutable. Can we excel you? We cannot. Okay. So the good news is this guy is not bad. The bad news is that we cannot excel you. But you have a hard point in the belly. Can we fit the Rakten Brut in it? Maybe. 30 tons of space, but your armor is not maxed out. Wow. That's actually interesting. Okay, so, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to build you right now. We're going to keep that for another episode, but I will take a look if I can fit the Brut in it. And that would be awesome. We would have a 90 tonners with that weapon system on the field. We still need Rakten ammo to make it work, but... you know, what I was thinking, perhaps we were speaking of mortar just a wee bit before, is do something like this. And now we would have a 16, 24, 30 mortar per round. With accuracy of the arms and everything. So we'll try to make the Brut fit. Do we have enough mortar ammo for this? Actually, we have enough. We have some acid, airburst, inferno. Yeah, perfect. So the plan is we're gonna just repair you for now, and we will double check if we can fit the Brut. And if not, you're going to be a mortar boat. That is the plan for you. So we have 11 days of repair just to get you back into this shape, which we will validate. And then we're going to keep you for the next episode. So that will be it for this one. Please do all the YouTube stuff. Every little click helps a small channel. And we will see you next time for our first Assault Omni Mech. See you next time.